Okay, so welcome everyone. Today we're going to play some Blitz tournaments. Hopefully we get some fun and also we play some good chess. Let's see what happens in this first game. Black is becoming a bit annoying in this opening. He's going to take c3 eventually, and his bishop is becoming a beast. But at the same time I'm winning some space in the center, so I suppose the trade is pretty much fair. So d6 he wants to take, perhaps. Knight takes, I hang this pawn. Okay, let me castle. My structure is not great, but he has some weaknesses in the white squares. Also, he has to find out where he wants to castle. But I think that he should be better in this position eventually. Yeah, queen h4 is understandable choice. Let's go queen e3. So we can eventually move the knight at some point. Let's pre-move takes. I think that my white bishop is considerably strong here. So if I go here, perhaps he can just play knight here. Okay, let's try this out. Feels like we have opposite colors bishop, but my bishop should be a bit better than his. Okay, let's go back. Perhaps he takes, perhaps not. Oh, this is not a great threat, I suppose, except if he wants to push. Okay, let's play rook g1. If he is pushing, suppose I can find out a couple of things to do. Knight e2 I cannot play. Let's do this. He takes. Most probably. Hello, Gio. How are you doing, my friend? Welcome. Oh, so he goes for this trick. Queen takes and then bishop c5. Okay, that's a nice one. Seems like I'm losing a pawn. Let's go here first. b5 is not possible because bishop takes b5. And then I can play something like, I don't know yet. I don't yet know. Let's go here. Perhaps I do something like this. I blundered the e5 pawn, by the way. I didn't want to give this pawn up. And now I blundered f3 pawn. Just playing terrible chess. Queen h4 is coming. Have to go knight g3. I blundered too much in this position, guys. I'm in total lockdown now, so not so good. Yeah, I feel you, dude. We have the same thing here. It's so bad. It's really difficult to handle this situation psychologically and stuff like this. I mean, You have to find ways to overcome the stress and the difficulties, but it's very, very difficult. I mean, really, really difficult. Let's go for this trick. Okay, so I don't really know what happened in this game. I was just trying to pre-move everything, but eventually I get the win. I mean, the position in the endgame was winning. I had connected passed pawns with bishop and rook against rook and knight. This is completely winning for me, but not enough time to play this correctly. So we just played like monkeys there, with all the respect to monkeys. So, Gio, as I said, I completely feel you. Here in Greece we have a full lockdown as well, and I mean, it's honestly so brutal. I'm also an athlete, so it's even more brutal for me. Like, I'm used to be active and stuff like this, and now it's like we do nothing. Feels so weird. A year now. But what can we do? We hang in there and we try to care, and we just try to not get crazy by the situation. And remember, guys, never give up. This H file is good for my opponent, but I suppose that my black bishop is protecting my king. Okay, this bishop g4 is debatable. I don't think he wants to exchange white bishops here. Also, he develops my position. This knight is a problem for him. Can go b5, a5, b4, stuff like this. I'm also considering if I can play something like c4 here. But he takes. Okay, we will see. Let's go for b5. Have to take with pawn. I blundered. Alright, let's pressure the d file. I feel I play so bad at this moment. Don't know what happens to me. I blunder c4 square now. Okay, good for me that he didn't want to take. Now I can perhaps bring my rooks together. He wants to get e3 and then d5, but I have e6. So it's definitely very good for me. Okay, if I go here, knight here, I cannot play e6, so let's play now. He has some double threat potentials there. Yo, MrBlunder.com, thank you very much for the follow. I think that your name suits my stream. What do I want to do here? Not so obvious. Perhaps something like this. Going to bring rook in d6 as well. This guy does not have a great protection anymore. It's a bit undermined. So guys, is the stream lagging? Because I feel it could be lagging a bit here. Okay, I don't see any threats from this knight, so I'm just going to take with pawn. And why not? Taking a pawn leading into an endgame, never bad. Okay, I'm going to do this. Knight d3, bishop takes, and GG. Okay, let's go for e4 once again. Let's go for close Sicilian kind of thing. d3, bishop e3, queen d2. Okay, here we go h3, I think. Prevent knight g4 ideas. Yeah, knight d4 is normal. I can go now knight e2 and c3 perhaps. Okay, let's see what happens here. Okay, he takes, I castle, g4, f5. Have a solid position here. Very solid, I could say. Okay, he wants to play b4. Let's go rook b1, perhaps c4. I'm creating some weaknesses in the black squares, but at the same time I'm closing the queen side, so it's not so terrible. Not that terrible. Okay, knight can jump here, doesn't threat anything. I go g5. Yep, I think g5 is probably possible. Queen here just threatened the... Okay, let me play f6. Now my knight in g3 doesn't feel very comfortable, to be honest. Perhaps I try some bishop g7 or knight h5, we will see. It feels like I got an attack here, and also his counterplay from queenside is too late. He has to get into the d3 pawn to get a counterplay. Feels like, okay, knight h5, I think it's legit. I want to go bishop g7 next, and queen h6. This is my actual plan here. Okay, so queen takes. Let's go bishop g7. Feels like this attack should not be easily stopped by black. He has to take my bishop now, if he wants to hold chances. He definitely needs to take my bishop, but then... Okay, this is blunder, I think. Queen h6, what's wrong? I mean, what can he actually do here? Not very sure. I think he's just getting checkmated. Okay, so this is one solution. Perhaps here, or do we take king takes and knight g7? Okay, let's go for this idea. We give him 2 more moves to find a solution about checkmate. Oh, wait a minute, did I blunder? Yeah, I blundered. I blundered, but let's hope that I didn't blunder much. I mean, I still have some ideas here. Not that clear though if I win here or not. I forgot about my knight in h5, yeah? I could have went for immediate attack there. Okay, he takes. Ah, he takes this way. This guy is tricking me all the time, isn't he? Ah, life is difficult, guys. Life is very difficult. He even has this seat. Unbelievable, I ruined my position, guys. That position was 100% plus winning. I completely ruined it. This is so bad. So bad. I mean, so bad. Wow. Wow, this guy lost. Unbelievable. Hello, Sotos. Where have you been? We did a lesson. We had games with followers and viewers. Where have you been, my friend? We missed you. Γεια σου, αδερφέ, τι κάνεις? Ah, this guy is berserking me, but I am lagging. How can I fight back when I know that I have lags? I'm sorry, guys, but this is a matter of honor to berserk back. Okay, let's go here. Haha, yeah, I was kinda busy last time. Oh, you were working. Earning money, that's good, my friend. That's very good. Feels that my position is not great, but okay, I was hoping him to allow me to play f3, but he didn't do this mistake. He also has an edge on time. I need to be careful about this. Wow. What did I do right there? Wow. Okay, no more berserks, guys. I lag and I don't see clearly what happens in the positions. No more berserks for now. Oh, what did I do? Fuck. Fuck. And he takes rook e8 checkmate. He doesn't want to do this. Okay, he's checkmating me otherwise. Wow. Wow. Impressively bad decision making. Okay. Let's play a bit more calmly and win. Queen b6. I want to play calmly and he play queen b6. Let's go here and knight e2. I don't really know what is this pawn structure that he's trying to create, but not very willing to learn. This is obviously some bullshit new theory, I suppose. I hate playing fast chess. Am I the only one? Maybe because I'm a beginner. Well, to be honest, I don't love bullets as well. It's not my favorite. But, okay, sometimes it's nice to play bullets. Okay, let's go here, hit his black bishop, then those squares will be extremely weak. I'm going to penetrate his king fast enough. Knight here is not threatening anything. I can even castle long if I want. I want to bring my knight inside the game. Queen g7, rook f8. I take h7, but it's not that great. Okay, let's castle. Why not? He can go c5, I take. Perhaps not. Okay, let's go here now. Rook f8. I suppose now I can take the free pawn. Why not? c5 will always be a mistake because knight b5 happens. So now I try to remove one defender and then play knight f4 perhaps. Bishop here, if he takes, I take. Okay, let's continue with h5. Okay, let's go knight f4. I think queen takes is not that bad for me. Should I kick this knight back? Perhaps. Perhaps. Do you want to play a game or two? Yeah, after this tournament we can play some games if you want. Where is this knight going? Don't fully understand his plans. I mean, I'm just going to bring my rooks together. I don't understand what my opponent's doing. He just wants to flag me, I suppose. Ah, I missed some 96 there. Yeah, obviously he wants to flag me. He has some clear purposes there. Okay, let's bring the knight. Let's bring the pain with the knight. f4, f5, g4, g5, g6, everything is played pretty much here. Yeah, he should resign in this position, but he wants to flag me, as I said before. He has some clear intentions. He has a clear game plan, actually. His game plan is fully clear, but now f6 is killing move. Rook has no squares. Clear intentions to flag me, guys. Important to know your opponent's plans. This guy has no idea how to play chess. But he has a plan to flag me. Beautiful plan. I have actually won a couple of games with this plan. But in the last seconds, not in the whole game. So. Okay, let's play with our friend Tamin. Okay, let's go d6. Let's go for a normal setup involving e5, queen c7, rook e8. Trying to get some good development. d5, I can go c5, I think. Knight b5 attacking this. I have queen e7, also knight e8. My general idea here is to play f5 and try to gain some space in the king side. Eventually perhaps trying to attack as well. What do you mean to flag you? When I say flag, I mean that his plan is to finish my clock. Σημαία. In Greek it's σημαία. His plan is to just win from the time. Not win positionally or because he played better, but just win because of time. Okay, I think I can go here. He can try to apply some more pressure into my pawn, but here I think I have f4. Knight f5 he cannot do because I take his bishop, so his bishop is actually lost, because if pawn takes, queen takes his knight. This is the general idea of this move. Now he can try some bishop f5, king g8, knight g6, but I just take his bishop. Or this bishop. He found some perpetual or what? I don't want to go here because I invite knight to check me. So I'll just go here. Have to take this, so I stop perpetual. This guy found a good way to draw this game, but I'm not buying it. Not yet. So here it seems like I have a huge amount of pieces. So he wants to stop bishop f5. That's a legitimate choice from my opponent. What should I do? Not completely and utterly sure about this. Perhaps I go here, queen here, and he's becoming annoying. Okay, let's go back to g8 perhaps. Yeah, of course he wants to mess with my white squares because my bishop is underdeveloped. Okay, let's go here. It feels like my position is much better, but I need to prove this. Have the pair of bishops for just one rook. This means that in the endgames I'm winning, and also in the mid game I'm winning. I'm actually just winning, but I have to play good. The only implication is my gameplay. Dude, this knight is so annoying. I need to find a solution about this knight. He's getting into my nerves. Okay, I will let him to do his plan, and I'm going to do mine. He's completely not caring about my attack. He's disrespecting me in a way. Okay, I can also do this, I suppose. Let's go here. Dude, I'm playing so badly. I blundered this pawn now, and I'm playing so badly, honestly. I also had rook e8, which I completely missed. Okay, we won. Oh. That position was so winning, and it took so long time for me to understand what exactly I had to do. Positionally, I'm not playing great chess, guys. Okay, let's try to crack this Caro-Kann defense. It could take really long. Okay, let's go for bishop f4. At some point he needs to play bishop f5, try to exchange white color bishops. A6, I'm not very sure about this move. If he goes b5, I have a4. Completely undermining his pawns. Okay, he just gave up a pawn. Pawn takes, rook takes, queen takes, and bishop takes. We're just winning a pawn. All good. Do I go knight e5 here? Or is this unnecessary? Okay, let's play knight d2 to try to gain some control into this file. Queen e2, I suppose. My plan is to go for rook a1. Now I cannot. But he cannot do this as well, so it's kind of even. His bishop in g7 is a trash, by the way. Okay, let's go king h2. Knight b3. Perhaps. Perhaps. Rook here, queen here, and then the knight is pinned. Now if he moves the knight, I can ultimately play rook a1 here. Then I can exchange queens, and something is happening in the back rank. I think bishop h6, knight d7, knight e5. The game should be lost from my opponent. So eventually we got a clear win, guys. What is this move now? He wants to implicate tactics in the position, but I'm not really going to allow this. Let's go rook c8. I'm actually attacking everything in this position. He has no way to escape. Of course, if he would take my knight, he was getting checkmated. I will take this and then take this. Okay, let's take this way. He escaped checkmate with the only available way to escape checkmate. He had no other ways, but I mean the position is completely lost. Okay, let's take this guy. Let's go here. We threaten a checkmaterino, and we do a checkmaterino. Okay, how many wins do I get? I lost one game, I have 3 wins, and other 3 wins, 6 wins. 3 plus 3 equals 0. Wow. Here we get an Alehin defense against Perziker Imli. Okay, I think I can go bishop f6. Also bishop f5 is good, bishop g4. Okay, let's go bishop f5, knight c6. Suppose it's fine. Rook e8. This pawn could run some time. Let's go bishop g6. He exchanges, of course. I create a window for my king. And now white is doing extremely well, and he's playing very good. Knight here. Okay, I go a5, a4, I think. Decent idea. Okay. Okay. He should play this. I don't have any clear plan here, to be honest, with everyone, and especially with myself. Okay, let's go king f8, improve the king's position. The endgame is not really persuading me that I can do many things. I also don't want to change position of my knights. Okay, I will go for the endgame. Suppose that knight a5 could be a threat, but it's really not one. Okay, let's go knight a5. He goes knight d2. Can play some c5 perhaps. He's doing good. Knight c3, e4. Okay, I got you, brother, I got you. He went there. That's a nice move. It's a nice move. I have to go back. Come on, can you do one blunder? You play perfect. How am I supposed to play perfect? To win a guy that plays perfect? I mean, let's go here instead. Not very sure about what I do here. Not very sure. My plan is knight c2, but it's very. I'll go for d4, knight c3, e4. Okay, man, I got you. I promise. Oh, can't he take now? Takes. I got the bishop, but I lose a pawn. I don't want to lose a pawn. I lose a pawn, and I lose this as well. I mean, terrible. Terrible. Terrible position. Now, how am I supposed not to lose this? Don't really know. This guy played like a chicken and he gets some reward for it. Okay, this is draw. 100%. If I don't exchange. Okay. Every day Malakia. Every day Malakia. So, do I go for d4, knight c3, e4, or the other idea first? Okay, I will play knight c3, and I decide if I go for d4 or e4. I decide to go for e4. e5, it's a bit risky here. Let's see how I can punish this. Perhaps d4. Okay, let's go bishop b3 first. Takes, takes, takes. Yeah, too many pieces got out of the board, but it feels like I get... Oh, he has queen takes. I almost blundered. I almost blundered. Okay, this is nice position for me, by the way. Cannot say I don't like my position. It would be a lie. That would be a huge lie to say that I don't like my position. Yeah, knight e5, it's good, but I now pin his knight. You played my first moves, guaranteed. Yeah, that's true, dude. That's really, really true. I mean, I think I'm still perfect again with your moves. Let's go rook e1. Also, bishop g5 is good as an idea. I just want to get advantage of this pin. Okay, he will not allow such a thing. Let's see bishop g5. Takes, takes. Knight f3, knight f3. Okay, let's go for this. Let's go here. We're threatening a checkmate. Also, we threaten to take. somehow take in the future, but unfortunately we have some back rank issues. So this is not that easy. This is a threat now. This is a very bad move. Losing a rook in spot. If takes, if this, didn't predict this, didn't expect this, but I still have rook h4. Okay, yeah, Sotos, you see, with your moves I focus and I play better and I win. Or maybe your moves are super, super, super extremely powerful opening. So now we go for d4, knight c3. The second one. So, Sotos is providing with openings and Sotirakis is playing them. That's a good combination, I think. Good combination. Do I go knight f6 here? Okay, let's try knight f6. It's not my theory, but here bishop b4. Not that bad. I think castle. This is a move, of course. For someone that doesn't like chess, bishop d2 is a very nice move. Wow, you see, this guy is playing unbelievable chess. He's allowing me to get whatever I want into the board. Now this looks like it's appealing, but I'm not yet going for it. Perhaps now it's more powerful, but I don't have my bishop to do this. So let's play calmed and good moves. Can we do this? Difficult combination, to be honest. Bishop here is pretty annoying. Rook e8. Queen takes, I suppose. Okay, never mind, go for this. Your moves are super powerful, yeah, I agree. I cannot say anything to disagree. I totally agree. Totally and utterly agree. Okay, if he goes queen f3, I have to play bishop e7. Unfortunately. If he takes... what does he claim? Takes. It's a good endgame, isn't it? Have the bishop. Also no weaknesses, c6 pawn is fine. Has to go here perhaps, but... Okay, let's go for the rook endgame, I like it more. Rook e3, I have d4 and he cries. Or perhaps he doesn't cry. Perhaps he doesn't cry. Now this d4 move is very bad for me. Oh, wait a minute, could I take? Takes. Okay, this is blunder for sure. This is for sure blunder. It cannot be a good move. If takes, I take, and if he takes, I take. So yeah, this is losing for him. He completely blundered. Good for us. So I'm still 22. Why is that? Oh, I forgot to play d4. Okay, still this is close to your plan, Sotos. Close to your plan. Hey, hey. Okay, let's go f4. Now this f5 I don't like for black. He's a tempo down. Let's play h3. Be a bit careful. Don't want to invite knight g4 ideas. Okay, do I go here or not? To be or not to be? Knight h5 is a good move for him now, I think. Not very sure. I'm very sure that this is not a great move. What? You give your bishop, brother? Are you sure about that? Looks how lucky he is. He can take with queen. How can I trick him? How can I trick him? Okay, let's just go king h1. King h1 is bad move, but I think I have to play g4 here. Or knight d5, but okay, g4 is more appealing. I don't want his knight to jump to h5 and create issues. Okay, okay, everything is good, everything is good. Don't panic. Here and here. We kick this knight back. Although, I think that I might have some issues if he's taking f4. Might have some issues. Not completely sure. Okay, so here, he still can take this. But then I can even take with knight if I want. So, it's fine. Completely blundered, guys. Forgot about my knight in d5. He takes advantage about me being old and forgetting things. Although I'm not old, I just forget things. So half true Z. This cannot be lost for my opponent. He has to play extremely bad to lose this. Even pawn takes is winning. Do I want to go for that? Don't, but do I have other choices? Okay, let's try to play aggressively. I'm going to lose this game, guys. I'm 100% sure. I'm playing so well in this opening that I completely know it. I do 100 blunders in a row. Positional blunders, tactical blunders, everything. Here, here, here. Okay. I'll go for this. Yep, this is possible as well, but I just go queen f3. Also taking in g6 is very interesting, but he's taking. He's not forced to take the pawn, so it's not that interesting in the end. But bishop e3 didn't seem like the correct move there. Okay, now that I have this pawn, I have some chances to win. d4, c4, alright. Okay, let's bring the attack. What attack? I don't know. Just bringing the attack. Oh, this is very bad move. Completely bad move. I'm just queening up here. No implications for my king. Yeah, I go here and queen up. Also a checkmate. Oh, this guy managed to lose this game. The best thing is this is combined with me winning. So what is my position? 15? And I only lost one game? Wow. Terrible, terrible. D4, C4. Okay, I go for it, Sotos. In the next tournament. In the next tournament, I go for it. So I only lost one game because I berserked like an idiot. Omg, how lucky you are. I'm not lucky, Istoselidas. I create my luck, okay? That's what we say. I create my luck. Rui Lopez, I don't like. Okay, so Sotos, do you want to play some games? Are you up for some games? Generally, everyone in chat, followers, you can challenge me if you want. I'm accepting challenges. You have great opportunities to win me. I see no challenges. Ah. Okay, Sotos, bring it on. Leave your microphone opening. Let me finish my last one, 4 minutes remaining. Okay, is that a problem if we spectate you? But I don't remember your name here. Is it Sotos? Let's see. Okay, let's spectate. Our friend Sotos. Rook takes d6 is a ballsy move. Well done, you learned something from my streams. Ballsy move from our friend Sotos. Yeah, I am inside already. We are watching you, man. Already. We see you winning this game. Don't let us down. Of course decline, man, of course. Who is accepting draw in this position? You are going to crush him. You are a piece up. Go get them. So let's see what happened here because I'm a bit confused. He took, you took, and then he played rook e8. Wow. Okay. No pressure for you. You perform under difficult circumstances. You're crushing this Chucky Yo8 guy. Sotos. You make proud of us. Black is trying to fight, but I don't think that he has any chances. Sotos is playing great chess. Great. This g7 is a squeezy pawn, isn't it? You would like to bite it. Okay, black resigned. Good. Well done, Sotos. Well done, my friend. Everyone, clap to Sotos. I want to hear your hands. Maybe I want to see your hands. Okay, so challenge me, or I challenge you. Okay, let me challenge you. What time do you want? You want to put 5 minutes or okay, you challenge me. What can I do? I will accept yours. So let's see what's your theory in d4. Make sure you leave open your chat so we can communicate. Okay, d5 is decent. You need to know about the follow. There is a very good idea for black with e6, c6. Just bringing some solid center control there. Taking in c4, you need to know to do this. Okay, let me test your knowledge. Yo, Marios, how are you doing, bro? Welcome. E6, I don't know. Νομίζω ότι το e6 it's not a very good idea to give me back the c4 pawn so easily. Generally, one very good idea, Sotos, if you want to accept Queen's Gambit, is play c6 after d5. So when you take in c4, you can play b5 immediately. And when your opponent plays a4, you already have a supporter for your b5 pawn. This is a good answer to the opening. If your opponent does not know what exactly to do, you can be winning many games from this. But here you just give me the center. Also, I have a bishop developed already. Seems like I'm just doing fine. Also, you have to solve this issue with a white color bishop later. Okay, it's still playable though. One thing that you need to be careful about this in this opening is some queen a4 ideas. Because if you don't have knight c6, you're just losing a piece. Generally speaking. Now you are threatening e4, of course. Need to find a solution. I think bishop g5 is playable, but I'm not very sure about this. I'm not very sure if queen a4, knight c6, and I go for bishop b5. Is that good for me? Okay, I'm just going to try this because I'm very curious. Of course, you have to play something like bishop d7, I think. But not now. You have to take in c3 perhaps firstly. But also bishop e7 is good, because if I take your knight, you take my knight. Perhaps this plan is a bit goofy here. Okay, should I go now bishop g5? Okay, let's do it, why not? Now you want to get rid of this battery, so perhaps a6. Also, if I take your knight, you're taking back with the tempo, generally speaking. But unfortunately, you have to take in c3 firstly, so it's not very clear. But I think that you need to play a6. Yeah, a6 seems must to play move, but you need to take with my c3 knight. Don't blunder this. Otherwise, you're losing. And still there are some implications. It's not so easy. Not so easy for me as well, because I have some issues in e4 after you take my bishop in c6. It's fine, it's fine. So here black could even be better after bishop takes c6. Perhaps I mishandled the position. I'm thinking about bishop f6. Because if I don't play bishop f6 and I play queen c2, bishop takes, and then bishop takes, bishop takes, bishop takes, rook takes, and I'm a pawn down. And this is a very important pawn for me. So I think I have to take the f6. If you take my queen, I take your queen. You take my bishop, it's equal. So I'm probably going for this. You're playing very good chess, Sotos, now. You are covering all of my threats. You did some slight misplay in the opening, perhaps, but we don't consider it a great mistake. Here, though, you need to be very careful. I mean, you want to do some changes in this pawn structure, because otherwise my center feels very comfortable, and also I have the b file. I am a bit underdeveloped, but I don't... Ah, you have this move. This is a nice move. I didn't even see this. So this idea here is that I cannot play f3 because my pawn is pinned. At the same time you threaten e4 and I am underdeveloped, so I don't have any choices to defend. So what do we do here as white? Not so clear, is it? Obviously I can't play e5 because bishop takes g2. I underestimated this queen h4. That's a very nice idea, my friend. I'm just losing a pawn here. Interesting. This is a very, very, very interesting that white is losing a pawn here. If you had played any other move, I would hold my center, but this move is a great move. Excellent for finding this. Somehow want to keep the queens inside. How do I do this without losing more material? d5, it takes, bishop takes. I really need to be creative here. My idea is to try to put pressure to the pawn in the middle and also attack the pawn near the king. Very nice idea, Sotos. I said it before, I said it again. That's a classy move. Queen h5, queen h4 is a very precise move. Winning a pawn and breaking my center, actually. I think that black is completely having a winning position here. I mean, I just try to find an idea to continue the game. But long term, what you did was amazing. Really amazing, and congratulations. My position is so fucked up. So fucked up. Okay, I think I have to go here. Amazingly bad position for me. Okay, here. I have no way to protect g2 pawn. Amazing. What should I try here? How do I try to trick you? This is just too risky, isn't it? If I go knight f3, queen takes, pawn takes, doesn't appear like I have any counterplay. So I'm actually a pawn down with worse position. You will eventually blunder. Yeah, it doesn't matter, I need to play better. I mean, I need to play my best moves here, so I have enough time to think, and I will think until I find something appealing to continue. This is what I want to play positionally, but I don't exactly know where I go after. d4, bishop is completely cracking open. Another idea is to go here, takes here, then perhaps here or here, but it's not appealing as well. Okay, let's do this. Of course, black is having a winning position here, as I said, but it needs some technique to... That could be considered a move, but I'm going here instead. So now I gave up some pawns, but I get a good square for my knight. It seems like I have a, let's say, a bit faster development, although it's not very true. Now do I want to castle or king d2? I suppose king d2 is better. My knight can start being a bit annoying. Okay, let's remove the king from the d file. Yeah, the exchange that you did was perfect, Sotos. Obviously you needed to exchange. I wanted to avoid this, but my position was getting very, very bad. So let's go here. I just hope that somehow this endgame I can hold, because of this pawn in e4 is closing a bit the bishop, but doesn't really seems like it's a good option for white, to be honest. So you need to start keeping an eye that in the squares that my knight can jump. Eventually, one of those squares is f5, so if I were you, I would probably play something like d6 and then f5, f4, trying to take advantage to the queen side, to the king side majority. And rook e5 is also very good move, bringing the rook to attack some weak pawns. Okay, let's see how can I defend this. That's a good thing. The rooks by exposing attack by moving bishop. Yeah. I think that you spoke about it previously, that my king was in c2, but once again you are playing very great chess, and rook e5 was a great move, also not allowing knight f5. Now I think I have to go here, but this is bad, because you can go rook h5. So honestly, I don't really know what to do here. If I just go knight e2, it's too pathetic, and after bishop c4 I probably lose. Yeah, this position is losing, I think. I cannot hold this position. I mean, this is just losing for me. Obviously just losing for me. Only if you do some huge blunder I can hold this. I mean, the bishop is just devastating the knight here. And e3 is another good idea, because if I take rook takes, also bishop takes, I have too many weaknesses. And you are exposing them one by one. You also opened bishop e4 ideas, with rook joining d2. You play very good, my friend. Congratulations, you have improved very, very much. Since we have played each other. So bishop c4, what can I actually do? I have to play rook d1, I think. And then I'm terribly losing. I think that the move was bishop c4 Sotos here. Let's check it out. Bishop c4, if I go rook d1, rook takes. I cannot take with rook because my knight is hanging. King takes, you have rook d5 and the rook is joining d2, so here the position would be just losing for me. Zero ideas. Okay, g5 is not a bad move also. You are trying to get the pawn in f5 and then f4 perhaps. And it's very good for you. I actually have 100% zero counterplay. This is the most important thing for you to understand. If you let me with zero counterplay, you will win. I mean, here I'm just trying to close some holes. This is all I can do in this position. Now bishop c4 is less strong as a move, because I can take and then move my knight if I want to keep my knight inside. And what else can I do? And it seems like I have to take once. But then your e3 pawn becomes extremely powerful. But what can I do? I mean, no other choices for me. I also have to be careful about rook d5 here. If I go knight g3, f5 happens. Wow. But I have to go knight g3. I mean, there's no other natural move in this position. Yeah, you can also play e2. Why not? You can pretty much do whatever you want in this position. You just win. Okay, let's go here, I suppose. Yeah, you want to protect g5, so you play f5. That is sensible indeed. Okay, let me try to trick you. Alert, alert, I'm trying to trick you. I'm saying it. I try to trick you, Sotos. Be careful. You have to win this game, dude. You are plus 16 here. You have one very correct move and some very mistake moves. Your correct move is crushing me here, Sotos. Okay, I can still fight perhaps, but I'm losing. Oh no. Okay, I give you back. Here I'm taking your bishop, Sotos. Okay? Here I take your bishop, so you need to find something different to play. Okay, I'm playing this trick once again, and you need to try to find one move that covers all the threats that I have at this moment. And there is only one move that is protecting everything. And then the game is very won for you. Of course, you cannot allow me. Yeah, congratulations, Sotos. That's the key move. It holds b7, holds f7, and also the bishop is no longer taken. So I think I have to go here now. Just admitting that I am losing. And in a few moves, if you play correctly, I'm going to resign. In a few moves, I'm going to resign. Alert. Okay, I inform you this is my last try. If you play the correct move here, nice. I'm going to resign. Nice, Sotos. Very nice game, dude. You only did one mistake and you played very, very, very good. And your endgame technique with the bishop and the rooks was very good. Congratulations. Very nice, my friend. So if we have anyone else from the chat that wants to play a game, I am available to explain things and to have fun by playing. No, it's not beginner's luck, Sotos. You played very well. And also I played bad. This queen h4 move that you found in the opening was amazing. That's a move that can win you a classical game. So if no one is here to challenge me, I'm going to play some games. Thanks to you too, man. Okay, e4, let's go for Aliehin. He tried to trick me with e6. If bishop was taking, I had some serious issues. Bishop d3. I think I go here, here, and then here. And if he moves his knights, okay, he can do this, of course. Of course he can do this. Now knight takes is an option. I'm kind of threatening c4. Now I would like to go queen d4 and castle, but he has this move, unfortunately. Okay, I play this. I cannot spend whole of my time here. If he goes queen e4, I have bishop g6. I feel like he doesn't have any amazing options in the d-file. Yo, Sotos, thanks very much for the gifted sub. Thank you very much, dude. This is the second time you gift. I'm very happy and very thankful to you. Really thanks, dude. So now queen e7. Yeah, he has bishop here. Okay, let's go here instead. Covering the c5 thing. Thank you very much. You gifted the sub to Iola, who has happened to gift me some subs as well, so... Have to play a bit faster here. Try to create some weakness to my opponents, but I also create weaknesses to me. Okay, look how many double pawns I have here. But I have a pawn up, so I think that the rook endgame will not be so bad for me. It's actually very bad for me, but I can probably hold this. Bishop here was the move. Okay, let's do this now. Okay, let's go here. Unfortunately, bishop takes, pawn takes is the answer. Okay, I grab this guy. I go for this guy now. I feel like I could be winning this now. It feels like I could be winning this. Because I take a2 pawn. a2 is extremely important because it brings some attacking chances. It feels I'm winning this. Check. Take b3. Yeah, and this is win. This is one for me. And end of this story. Okay, man, I can checkmate you with rook and king, believe me. I'm very grateful for your advice and patience. Good players like you make the chess world better. Oh man, this is so nice from you. Good not only in chess, but also good on giving advice and teaching people. Consider some lessons. Okay, I will consider your idea. Recently, I did one study. The Sunday I did one study regarding the Evans Gambit. If you want, you can find it, but I'm really considering to make more, and thank you very much for your advice as well. It seems like you have this skill. So I'm really going to try to improve myself in this part. Perhaps I can try to help some people in chess as well. I mean, I enjoy it as well. I really like. And YouTube channel would definitely help. So what happens in this position? He lacks a black bishop. I lack a black bishop. I control center. C5 is good move. My knight is here now, which could be a bit. Okay, let's go bishop c2, I think. Alright. Now this d6 pawn is going to be weak if he takes another time. I don't really know what should I do here. Queen g5. I mean, I don't see any threats from my opponent. Cannot play b3 because knight a3, of course. It seems like I'm squeezing him a bit. He has some issues with the d file, some issues with f7 that he needs to solve. Okay, so now can I take this? Or isn't this a good choice for me? Knight g5 I cannot play because I trap my own queen. Okay, let's go here perhaps. Apply some pressure into this knight long term. He can kick my queen back, of course. Let's go here threatening h7. So he gives up h7. I'm going to grab this pawn. I don't know, I'm already up one pawn, and why is that bad for me to open the position? It feels like my king is a bit better here, isn't it? Oh, let's go for this tricky move. If he takes, I take this guy with a check. Of course he can go for a less harmful. Okay, but now this is endgame. Let's protect g2. I also prepare bishop e4 somehow. Ah, he can attack here. Yeah, I kind of missed this. But give me a moment. Isn't that this endgame better for me? I have the bishop. This is interesting actually. Having the bishop is more often than not advantage in these open positions. That could be an interesting move. Takes, takes here. Takes. Okay, we're not going for this, of course. This guy mated himself. If he goes king here, I have checkmate in one. He has to give up his knight. And now this is just losing for him. Simple as that. Yo, Mookie Beer, thank you very much for the follow, dude. But also knights are the best king defenders in the late game, or am I mistaken? What do you mean king defenders in the late game? In in uh, in positions with queens, or what? Because in the end game, originally we get pawns, maybe a rook, and maybe some pieces, bishop or something. What do you want to protect your king from? In specific position, knight is defending against queen when it's very complex and you have other pieces in the board. Your knight can defend your king against the queen because it controls some squares, but it's very specific. Knights are very powerful pieces in closed positions because they can jump around and around. Oh wow, I blunted 95. What do I do this? Okay, let's take here. I don't know why I did this mistake. I want to provoke d5 because d5 would close his bishop. It's related to what I said before. What do you prefer having versus a queen? Bishops or knights? Bishops. But if the queen is attacking my king, I want knight. So it's a bit complicated. Okay, let's go here. Did he set a trap or what? To give you an example, the endgame, queen against two knights, I think is winning for the queen. Difficultly, but it's winning. Two bishops have some better possibilities to hold the position. To give you a very specific example, but it's an example. I can sometimes try to explain you what pieces the queen can win and what pieces the queen cannot win. For example, a rook and a bishop are holding against queen 100% if they have the good positioning. Knight and rook are also holding most of the positions, but they could also lose to some of the positions. Bishop controls more squares. When the position is open, it's a better piece. When the position is closed, we prefer knights. That's why there are specific endgames that we prefer to have a knight, because maybe there are many pawns. If there are many pawns in the endgame, we prefer knight, because knight can dance around. But bishop controls more square. Thank you very much for the follow, Wonder. Maybe at some point I can try to explain some specific endgames. That's a weird position, by the way. I kinda want to play d5 and fix his pawn in d4, so this bishop does not have this diagonal. Let's see if this guy allows me. Okay, this is a positional play. If he takes, e-pawn takes. Now I have fixed d4 pawn. Why do you want me to resign, Wonder? I want to take this guy. I don't want h6 pawn to be stuck here. Let's go here. I want to get the queens off the board here. It feels like my king is a bit weaker. At the same time, it's not so sure though. Because my knight can get... Oh, I missed this. Yeah, I cannot take with pawn now. I have to take with this knight. Okay, it's fine. I'm also threatening this guy. Difficult position, guys. Very difficult. Okay, let's exchange. That was a bad move, I think. He gives me, okay, takes, here, 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 here. Okay, that should be winning for me. Okay, let's see if king here, takes here, pushes, takes, here. No, I don't want this. Let's play b6. Now that's completely winning for me. So he wants to take, I take, okay, I have to push here. He cannot take this pawn. This endgame is winning, guys. 2 pawns are winning with a queen. In some positions, even 1 pawn is winning. There is some lag, yeah, perhaps there is some lag in the stream because my internet is fucked up. Sometimes my internet is getting very, very poor. I don't know why. I have done complaints numerous of times, but still is not getting better. We play with a FIDE master. He also has a high rating. Plays the Scandinavian, okay. Let's go bishop c4, d3, knight e2. What? Okay, I'm going to take this. Bishop e6. Maybe that was a misclick. I really don't know. Let's play rook e1. That's tempting. It's really tempting. This is tempting as well, but... Okay, let's go here. Rook here, of course. Perhaps I should have went to g6. Now I need to take. It's not like it doesn't make me happy. Don't misunderstand me. Holy crap, he has rook g6. How did I fuck this up so hard? Yeah, this is so bad for me. Okay, I'm going to still fight, but I think that I'm going to lose this position. I also don't have enough time to defend here. What? What was this move? Don't know. Oh, he went here. I thought that his queen was in e5 for some reason. Unbelievable. My eyes didn't see the move that he played. And I was wondering why he went there. Amazing. I was thinking, did he just blunder his rook? Okay, the position was losing already, but... He goes for the main line, as it appears. It involves knight takes e4. Okay, I will take in c3. Yeah, this is pretty much standard, knight e7. Then I perhaps go knight d6. And then castle. He's threatening c5, okay, I go knight e8. Knight e8 and knight f6. Okay, I will do it once again because I really want to play d6 in this position, develop my bishop. I'm actually a pawn up, but it's not really worth. Have you tried blindfold chess? Yes, of course I have tried it. Okay, let's go here to prevent h5 also. Okay, give me a second, don't I take this? What happens in these positions? And does he threaten anything here? Also, only my knight. Okay, I go back. He's giving too many material here. This should be extremely bad for him. I don't understand what he's doing. He's just giving material at the moment and he has no specific ideas. I'm just trying to figure out what happens once again. Okay, he didn't even see this idea. Look at this stupid luck. I have to take, I'm losing a clear rook. Have to give my queen, so sad. Oh my god, and I cannot even do anything here. Cannot develop. How did I fuck up like this? Now queen here. He's just winning. Queen here, bishop here. Okay, he doesn't go for this. Perhaps with much imagination I can hold this position. Perhaps. With huge imagination he could also lose this game. What is this guy doing? Oh, rook e7, what did I play? Those positions, you can build fortress, but I played terrible. He completely misplayed the position. He shouldn't give his rook. Okay, guys, one more game and then I will join a tournament. Let's go for b4. Oh, he goes knight f6. Okay, I wanted to play a gambit. Okay, once again I play a gambit. As I promised. This move I think is incorrect, but don't really know how to punish this. The last couple of days I was studying Red is King Indian attack. Can you give me some advice here? Yeah, I can prepare it a bit and then I can tomorrow give you some advice if you want. I don't want to say things that I'm not very sure about. If you want me to be 100% sure, give me a day and I will look into it. Okay, Sotos? So after much thinking, he got my pawn. Let's play rook e1. Yeah, knight goes back. I would expect this, of course. But now I have the pair of bishops. I'm a pawn down, but the position is open. He has knight d4, good square for him. I have to somehow take advantage of my bishops. Doesn't seem too easy to accomplish, but this move is a bit not hugely natural, but it could be working. There are a lot of options, what's the best? Man, I have to study. If you want me to provide some info about the opening, I have to study this a bit. I cannot tell you something that I'm not sure about and then I have to study this a bit and then I swear I will give you my opinion, yeah? I want to be precise about Okay, I have been tired of his knights. I will just exchange. Going to pick to become a pussy here. By the way, did he blunder or no? He has bishop e4. A bit lucky from him, but he has it. Yeah, maybe he has this too. Here he has this. Come on! So I have to go here, unfortunately. What did happen to my position? Amazingly bad position for me. It was looking so great and then it's looking like shit. What can I play here, man? It's too ugly, my position. I have to get some counterplay, but don't really see this coming. Okay. Okay. Yes, of course, no more. Yeah, I will tell you tomorrow. Make sure that you join tomorrow and I will tell you. Or maybe we can make a study about it. If you want. Okay, so let's go for a tournament. Now that I cannot see anything, let's try to get humiliated. Can you send me what exactly you want? You want Reti, but is that a specific position of Reti or generally? And first of all, tell me if you see for black. I suppose that you want it for black. Or for white. I mean, the same variation could be analyzed for
10,
both colors. So
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
okay, guys, last tournament for today. Let's crash. Let's crash them. Okay, let's go. Evans Gambit, first game. Just wondering if I have any other tactics. This looks also good. Okay, let's go queen b3 actually. Why not? If he protects this pawn, I can go after this guy. I mean, easily I can do this. Also, I can play knight g5. Interesting line. Okay, let's go knight g5. If knight h6, I play d5 and then I take this guy. Why not? Seems like a good position for me to play. He needs to be 100% precise here or he's losing. Okay, this is a nice start for him. Now this bishop does not have many squares, but unfortunately he has enough. Okay, let's go e5. Let's gamble. We love to gamble. Knight f3, g3, bg2. Call fianchetto as well, I'm not sure. Completely missed that move, guys. He's threatening those two, and I cannot hold both of them. This is becoming now lost for me, unfortunately. How did I miss knight d6? I mean, come on, what am I doing? Okay, I'm thinking to take this. This is my last chance to do anything. Queen e7, I take g7. Okay, I won his queen. This is a start. I completely blundered and now I'm playing very well. Wow. My queen. My queen. What did I do? My queen. My queen. It's King Cindy and Sotos. I know what to say you about black. I have many ideas against d4. But if you want to play it with white, it means that you have to face a bunch of different options. It's very general opening. I mean, your opponent can do several different things. Okay, let me berserk. I can still understand how did I lose the last game. He's going for this, really? He wants to trap me, honestly. Okay, whatever. I'm going to give up my bishop. He blundered the piece. If he takes e6, I'm taking f3. If he takes e4, I was taking his bishop, so... Come on, dude, I'm winning a piece. Resign already. You lost a piece in 11th move. Do you want any more proofs that you're losing? I will allow to take this because it's a useless pawn. How is queen holding this pawn? Because I'm threatening checkmate and taking his queen. Knight f3, g3, okay, I will try. Come on, resign, come on, you waste time. Really? Really? You're going to play this position? Really? Now if I play this and he takes, I can just go here, but he got this check. So I don't want to gamble this, so I will play knight takes e5. Now I will play queen takes f2 and I'm going to checkmate him in the next move. Except if he plays rook e2, that I cannot checkmate him. Okay, at least he understood. Okay, so I try this now, Sotos, if I play white. Okay, this knight is not doing anything, from what I can see. I want to get this, but this is not doing anything yet. Not just yet. This knight is a piece of shit. And I completely mean this word. Here takes, threatening the queen. Queen can go back. Okay, I'm going to take this guy. I blundered. I badly blundered. Wow. I mean, just wow. He could take this pawn, he didn't. He can still take g3 if he wants. I mean, I'm just getting checkmated here. I have no way to escape this. No way at all. Okay, can I try to protect? I don't know. Really, I really don't know, guys. Why did I play like this in this position? I completely don't understand. Okay. Wow, I play very bad at the moment, guys. I'm losing to everyone. I need to fix this. Cannot play a tournament like this. Even if I win every game now, the games that I lost means everything. I will try the same with black. I actually play this, so maybe at the moment, Sotos, you have to see what I do and play the opposite. This this lesson today is what not to play. Honestly. So now I want to play f5 to break his center a bit, also create some f4 chances for myself. He's gone for knight b5, that makes some sense, of course. Attacking my queen and my pawn. Of course, I'm not allowing him to take anything. Out of curiosity, I prefer liches because I like more as a platform. I like it more as a platform, and that's why I play in liches. If he takes in b6, I don't know what I'm going to do. Now I have to be careful about this tactical trick. Perhaps I need to go back. Now I allow knight g5. Playing very, very badly, guys. Positionally and everything. Try to learn from my mistakes, Sotos. Yeah, that would be a very good choice today. I mean, I was playing very well until some point and then started playing completely shit. Now, for obvious reasons, I don't want to give this bishop. It controls too many squares. That's why I went so back. My position is awful. Perhaps if I get knight d7 and knight c5, there are some opportunities for me to improve. I should have played bishop d7. That was a better choice for me. But this way I kinda unpin my queen, so it feels like right. So knight in c5 is a very good weapon that I can make use of. This pawn is going to be weak in late game. Okay, that's a bad move, honestly. He doesn't even have knight bishop e4. I blundered everything again. He has rook b7 and I blundered everything. How do I achieve this? That was a clear winning position. I mean, what do I do here? Do I exchange queens or not? Let's go here. Okay. He wanted bishop d5, while he sacrificed his pawn. Okay, I played some good moves in this game, but I played some awful moves also. I'm 105 position. Amazing. Has to play d4 here, I think. Of course, he has to play not b3. b3 is an awful move here. He still can play d4 and he has to play d4. Alright, let's try this. Not very sure about the quality of my move, but I can surely try this. He takes, I'm taking his bishop. He has queen d5 perhaps. I have knight h6 covering f7 square. I'm still threatening the rook in a1. Okay, this is a pushy move. I don't care very much about this move. I can just develop. Okay, let's play bishop g4, threatening the queen. We go here. If he pushes, we take. If he goes here, what do we have? Not that clear, is this? He has this queen e2 idea, which is very annoying. If I go queen f2, of course. This guy is not playing the best moves, but it doesn't really matter. Thanks for giving the advice and good community. Okay. Have a good sleep, dude. Thank you very much for... Thank you very much for your gift. Really appreciate it. When they play me, everyone transforms into a normal player. Okay. Even made a draw with this trust. There's no reason for me to continue playing this. There's no way I catch up, so let's try to play some normal games. Have to play in my level and perform better, obviously. Okay, let's go for this line. He goes knight f6, okay. I think this is possible. White should be better here, I think. Okay, just go here perhaps. Wait, what happens in d5? Here, here, here. Now this pawn is weak, but also this pawn could be weak, so I need to be extremely careful in this game. I think my position is a bit better, but not much to offer. So I count that I can get to this endgame, and it feels like I should be a bit better here, but it's not very sure. I feel like those pawns are better than his pawns. Of course I'm winning the exchange back. Queen was forced to take in f6, pretty much, because I had queen h4, coming to h6, and his king was weak. So let's see what happens here. I'm threatening b4, I'm threatening f8. He needs to figure out who from those two rooks he wants to keep. Of course he wants to keep... What? This is very strange. Very strange and bad decision. Because now I take e4. I also have a better king. Okay, I want to protect this just for a little. Maybe squeeze him a bit more. Yeah, but I cannot. Unfortunately, I cannot. Okay, let's take this. I have at least draw here, perhaps I'm winning. So takes. He's even queening up with check. We don't want such a thing to happen. Perhaps rook b2. Yeah, rook b2 was the move. I'm stupid. Rook b2 was the perfect move to play. And he lost. My king is too close for him to draw this game. No way. Okay, one good game from me, guys. Eventually, I played the endgame, okay, in a very good level, let's say. I blundered one pawn, but generally I did a good job. Have no idea what I do in this opening, so I'm just going to give the piece. Back. Just gave the piece back. I'm happy that with the fact that he took in d5, to be honest. He's obviously threatening my bishop. Oh, wait a minute, he's threatening to take in h6 as well. That's not good for me. Oh, come on. How did that go so wrong for me? I should have played d6 there or something like. Ah. This position is very bad for me. Perhaps it's even losing. I hope that he does this blunder because then I can take the h6. But he has a bunch of options. He can take this, for example, to open my king. Okay, it's still playable for me. Let's see here. He has this. Wow, this guy is so lucky. So lucky, this guy. I mean, okay. That was so frustrating. How did my position lose like this? I mean, don't really understand. Queen there was a weird move, but it was immediately winning for him. Amazing. Okay, so I expect queen takes d5. I go for knight c3. Bishop c4. Simple plans, guys. Okay, I'll go here now and perhaps knight e4. If he takes, I'm super happy to take with pawn and play this endgame. This c5 pawn is extremely bad. If he doesn't exchange queens, I have also f4, f5 ideas. He needs to be very careful, guys. This bishop has no more squares here. If he plays h6, f5 is still coming, breaking his pawn structure. This position is losing for black. It should be losing for black. I mean, I'm not fully sure, but it should be losing for black. If he does not have any tactical approach, he's losing. Okay, perhaps he can go bishop d6, f5, bishop takes g3, pawn takes g6, bishop takes h2, he's saving his piece. So, have to take in g3, pawn takes, bishop h5, it's still not possible. It's difficult for black, very difficult. So he gambit the e6 pawn instead. Okay, I'm going to take it. Okay, I'm going to take this as well. Okay, now let's open everything. Open everything, guys, here. I mean, just open everything. Let's take this guy. Now we take this guy with a check. I don't see anything better. If I lose this game, I want to commit suicide. I'm kidding, but honestly, I have to win this. What? Is this a move? Doesn't seem like a move, but... Okay, let's go here. If queen here, we have this. I'm only pawn up, I mean, what the fuck? It seems like the position is crashing. Okay, here. He has queen here. Unbelievable. Okay, still this should be winning. Okay. This guy would not resign. He would only get mated there. So let's play a couple of games more. Oh, I hope you guys, I hope you enjoy it as much as I enjoy to win. It feels good, like I'm playing like a human again. What? Oh, okay, this guy wanted to take back c3. I didn't understand. Okay. I really didn't understand. I'm sorry to my opponent. I have to play knight e4. Okay. Why is that good for him to bring a pawn in e5? Ah, he's trapping my bishop. Did not understand this. Did not see this coming. Okay, I'm a piece for a pawn. Down. But now I'm attacking 2 pawns. Hopefully I get 1 more pawn. Even if I exchange bishops. Okay, if bishop was taking, I was taking his rook. He obviously saw that. Unfortunately for me. It feels like I have some counterplay here. His pieces are not very well organized. Yet. If he takes my pawn in a6, I assume I have this. And then something like this, but I'm not very sure. So this is protected and I'm attacking e2. I'm attacking a4. If I take a4, I suddenly have choices. Suddenly have, drawing chances. Κολλάς πάρα πολύ. I'm sorry guys that my stream lags. I'm really, really sorry. Let's exchange rooks. I mean, is this a draw? I think that this is a draw. 100% sure I'm not, but... This should be very close to draw. Okay, let's try to get my self-mated. Oh, fuck me! Blundered checkmate. Is that even possible? The blundered checkmate. I can play e2 here. Okay, guys, I'm going to check who is up for a raid. I'm going to play some more games and then I'm going to raid. I'm sorry if the stream lags. It's honestly not my choice. My internet connection is a bit poor. So we have no friends here to... Okay, he goes for this Philidor line. Let me play d4 here. Rook e1 just holds e4 square. I think that f3 is playable. I don't really want to go bishop h6, but I just want to develop. Bring every of my piece together and blunder my bishop in b3. Amazing. Okay, I think it's not blundered yet. If c4, I can go bishop a4, and he cannot play b5 yet. So it's okay for now. I'm going to exchange, go rook d1, and now I should be better because he has a weak square in d5. So I should be a bit better here. I have to remember not to play c3. We are dancing around at the moment, but at some point all of those moves will make some sense. Good or bad? That was threatened. Now I can take this, pawn has to take, but it's not that great for me. Okay, let's play c3 eventually. Let's go here and then knight f4. Yeah, that's a bad move, winning a rook for me. I'm going to take the rook. How did I ruin this? How did I ruin this position? Come on! This is so frustrating. I was up a rook. I'm so stupid, guys. My stupidness is not even possible to be measured. Your connection was horrible, but not your mistake. Yeah, of course it is my mistake, because it is my connection. But when the company that provide you internet is sucking balls, this happens. Sometimes I don't have any lags, and sometimes my connection is... Okay, I don't want to say more about this. But I am truly sorry for the lags, guys. And also, Miranda, welcome. Okay, let's go for this. I'm giving up a pawn, but I'm getting some exchange positionally. Of course, queen takes, I can go here, I can go here. Okay, let's go here. I'm getting very good development, very fast, so this is actually my payback for his pawn. Queen h4 is going to come eventually. Okay, let's do this now. He has to play g3, but g3 is not a good move. Okay, so c5, knight moves, and then knight bishop c6. Seems nice, doesn't it? If knight f3, I go bishop c6. Queen takes, bishop takes, he cannot stop checkmate. So I suppose I'm better here. I'm down a pawn, but position is very good for me. Position is great for me, actually. I mean, this queen has to protect somehow the knight, but how much can it protect? If I go bishop e5, rook takes, pawn takes, queen takes. That should be good for me, I suppose. Knight takes is not possible, προφανώς. Yeah, rook takes, pawn takes, queen takes. And then I play a move like rook d7, I think. Calmly. No, 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 what did I do? No, 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 no. Rook b7 I should have played. I mean, if we go here and I play rook b7, it's just winning for me. Amazing. It's completely winning for me. He has zero counterplay. My next move is rook f7, rook f8, and he cannot do anything. It's amazing. I just blundered the rook there. I'm not focused enough, guys. I need to play better. Okay, let's win this game. Okay, I want queen development. Let's play an h6 to protect our queen and also give a window to our king. Ah, bishop e6 I can play, he doesn't have d5. Okay, let's bring rooks. Knight b5, I go rook e7. Okay, let's play one a6 here. I think I can go for this move, attack b2. My pawn structure is slightly better. I want to exchange rooks for this reason. Knight f5 is interesting because it threatens g7. Perhaps now he got some d5 ideas. I go knight e5. Not very clear where it leads. He has f4. He's probably counting this at the moment. I'm not a huge fan of this move. If takes, I have rook c8. Okay, what am I missing here? Okay, and then? Okay. Oh, wow. He has knight here. That's a very precise way to play. Okay, let's try to trick him. If I go here, he has knight here. Okay. And he can take the a4. I mean, this guy is extremely lucky. It's not possible that he count all of this in the start. He was just lucky. Just being extremely lucky. Now I'm playing with fire because I can lose my knight from time to time. h4, a4. Okay, Sugoi, how are you doing, my friend? I got you. Okay, I go for the h4, a4, and then I'm done for today, guys. Enough for today. I'm playing bad lately, and also I see that I'm lagging. I understand it from the times. Okay, let's go for this variation. This is my threat. So, Sugoi, how are you doing? Dude, I wanted to watch your stream yesterday, but unfortunately, it was too late for me, to be honest. Okay, knight b5, I'm just going back. It's not doing anything extraordinary. Okay, let's go back, prepare knight b6, perhaps c4. I generally want to go knight d7, control e5. I don't want this to get played easily. Okay, he allowed me to take his bishop. I'm not very sure about this choice. It's a bit debatable. It feels like I am a bit better here. I have control of the b file. e7 is weak, but I can play h6, g5 to kick this bishop back. Okay, let's play h6 actually. He could try to take my knight if he wanted. Okay, so now rook b2. He goes rook b1. Perhaps it's not the timing yet. Okay, let's go here and queen a5. I could also go queen a5 immediately. I think I'm better here. Feels like I should be better. I mean, he will lose this pawn. This pawn, I don't know what he will lose, but... Okay, I can go here, prepare this. I think he blundered. Or he didn't see my idea. Kind of attacking this. Blunder d7. Such an idiot. I still win though. I believe on myself. I can still win. I can still lose though, as well. If I play a couple of moves like this. Okay, what is this now? Takes. I could take c4. I sleep, guys. I sleep. If I took c4, that was winning for me. I'm now probably winning as well. He has some ideas with knight d1. At least I can go rook c2. Okay, let's try to keep some material inside. I'm now threatening this guy. Also this guy. How does he protect both? I don't know. Okay, this is just winning for me. I crushed him even if I did some mistakes, I crushed him. Okay, if I go rook b1, he cannot take my bishop because I'm mating him. Okay, let's play a rematch. I go for your h4 a4 and then I quit. It feels like I have some weaknesses here, guys. I'm not very sure, it feels like. Okay, he takes this, I'm going to take. Consider this a mistake, but he has... Yeah, he had bishop g4. Also bishop h3 is pretty annoying. Okay, the pair of bishops is probably good for him. Let's push this pawn. Okay, let's go queen f3. Why not? I mean, I have some space for the endgame, so he has the pair of bishops, but also he has a weak pawn in d5. Okay, this is blunder or not? He takes h4. So this is not a blunder. Not a blunder at all. So he wants to play bishop g4. I have to stop this. Let's go bishop e2. Why not? This is why not. My rooks are getting chased. Still playable. But I am worse here. Definitely worse. My bishop needs to be in d3. And my knight also is not very good there. Let's go here, bishop g4, I go queen g2. Yep, this I'm going to push and try for some f4, knight f3, get developed.